What's up, guys? We are in the barn. We are on to another project on another car. Which one is it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Ketchup Pro R by its toe. Right there, B2. So, we got this box that's half mangled. Not because of the shipper, but because of my own self. But what we got in here is something that we're gonna add to Austin's car. And I gotta be honest, I think we got this or something similar to these on every one of our cars. I'm a big one for rock lights. That's what's in this box right here. And these are from our friends at Novsight. They called me, they said, hey, we got a new set of rock lights coming out. We want you guys to check them out. So, I haven't even seen them yet. We're gonna do this together.
So I get the newest rendition?
You get the newest rendition. I have no idea what style they're like. I have no idea how bright they're gonna be. I don't know anything about them, dude. This is all new to me. So, we're gonna check this out together. But I will tell you, I do know that there's 2 packages in here. Because I mentioned them putting a set on the Jeep, and they said, you know what? We'll just send you 2 kits. So,
bonus.
Yeah, this video, we're gonna put them on Austin's Pro R, but then after this video, at a later date, I'm gonna put them on Amy's Jeep, because I think they're gonna look slick. And like I said, I've always been a big fan of rock lights.
I mean, I see them popping up more and more in the feed.
Oh, okay. So, you guys know, I mean, Novsight has been super good to us. I mean, literally, they hooked us up with the light bar that you guys see on Abel's.
Oh yeah, Abel's decked out.
And that thing is amazing with the dual beam. It's got the amber, the white light, so good. Love that light. It's been perfect ever since we installed it. And yeah.
Do they make a chase light?
Huh?
Do they make a chase light?
You know what?
Not quite yet?
I don't know,
maybe.
I wouldn't doubt it. Like, I mean, they got a lot of stuff going on. Like when we went to the SEMA show, which another thing, I mean, like, dude, these guys literally invited us to freaking SEMA and got us in there, and that was, I mean, super cool of them, and that was a hell of an experience. So, you know, guys are awesome over there. So, if we can help them out and get these rock lights out to the public a little better, then why the heck not, you know? So, hopefully, where does this thing crack open, dude?
Oh, I think you just slide the top off.
You got it, buddy. Packaging, pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say this
on it. What do they got going on here? Oh, not really telling us much. So let's just get this sucker open.
Give her a shake a move.
Maybe. Dude, she's tight, dude. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so what we got here? Got a couple cards right off the rip. Dear customer, if you encounter any problems while using this product, got a little QR code for customer service. And then, dude, you even get a warranty activation code. So, pretty cool. You can register them bad boys. And they even got their QR code for their Facebook page and their website. That's pretty sick. Smart thinking, smart thinking. All right, what are we working with here? Looks like we got some hardware going on. So I'm imagining this is probably the controller, the main brain of the system. A couple freaking lines coming off. Probably wiring this to the battery. Got some zip ties. Got some rock light hardware. All right. Now what we really want to see. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Looks like they come with a couple rubber mounts in case you're going to install those things on your roll cage, roll bar, framing or whatnot. Kind of typical, what you kind of see on most of these rock light setups. So easy to work with. They are 6,400 lumens, so they're going to be pretty bright, which I dig that because you want these things to be super bright. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to mention on here, these are all IP68 ratings, so you don't have to worry about, you know, water, mud, anything destroying these things. They are sealed up, and they look like they're built pretty tough. They actually seem really nice. It's pretty cool too. They got their name inscribed on the side there. So we got 8 lights here. So I'm thinking we're gonna put one on all 4 corners. And then, I don't know, Austin, you want them in your grill?
Hey, do whatever you want.
Brighten up the grill, dude. I can put them under your seats, dude. We can get the whole thing.
I think under the seats would be sick.
All right, so we'll do the whole thing, and yeah, so let's get to it. This is actually going to work out perfect right here. So, finish tightening this bad boy up, and we'll have our first light done. We ain't gotta worry about this one going anywhere. She's done. She's locked in. I'm digging it. So she's mounted. I do want to let you guys know to make sure you check the bag. There's 2 different lengths that come in the kit. So you're gonna want to make sure you grab whatever one's gonna work for whatever corner of the car you're working on. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all this wire, and I like to do things like super nice, tight, and clean. And I'm gonna follow the frame all the way back into the firewall and pretty much follow this bar right here all the way across. I'm gonna come down, and then I'm gonna go into the battery compartment over here. So I don't like anything kind of hanging and drooping. Looks like when the boys did his 5150 lights, they just kind of ran that across. There's enough wire sitting there. I'm gonna actually undo that, and I'm gonna fix that for Austin too. So it's definitely something you want to do. Just make sure everything runs nice and clean, because if he has a belt issue, you're not gonna want that wire just dangling in the way. It's just gonna cause problems, and it just doesn't look that good. So take the time, make sure you wire this stuff up, and you route it really nice and clean. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that one, and then I'll move to the back driver. All right, so I just got done doing the rear driver side, and shine the light on this for you. You can see it right there. I didn't have to do anything too crazy with zip ties. I was lucky enough that I could just, you know, basically self-tap that right into the air duct as well. So pretty much same deal as the other side, which I'm pretty happy about that. Honestly, when it comes down to it, sometimes you just got to get creative. You got to figure out what's going to be the best avenue, what might be the simplest way, and obviously make sure that's going to be super secure, and obviously shine in a direction of everything that you want to light up. I actually already started working on the front. Amazingly, there's a hole right here, and then the hole that I ran the wire through. I'm literally going to get this flush like so, and I'm going to zip tie that right to the bracket. So it's like perfect position. I don't have to use that rubber to get it to sit flush because the wire is going through that one hole, and then I'll end up running this wire back through there, going through the firewall grommet, and then through the center. So pretty simple deal. Actually worked out really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that, and then I'll probably go ahead and finish the passenger side, run that all the way through the tunnel, and then back over here in my battery area, and then I'll get that controller mounted up. I decided I'm not gonna go with the switch. Austin can run it on his phone. He can turn it on and off. He's just gonna have to remember to turn it off, because it's not gonna turn off with a key. So that's the only bummer. You're gonna have to pay attention to that. And if he doesn't like it, we'll go ahead and put it on a switch. But I think for right now, this is gonna work out perfect. Quick little update before I get any further. Depending on what side-by-side you're gonna be running the rock lights on, if it's a Pro XP, Pro R, Turbo R, or anything like that, you're gonna deal with this center console. Fortunately enough, I was able to construct some really big zip ties, and I fed through deep inside there, and there's actually a firewall grommet back here, and I basically just taped the ends, and I just pulled this through. So I am gonna go ahead and make sure I route this through there and attach it to all this bracketing and these wires, just so nothing drops down near the drive shaft. Since I don't have another long rock light, I probably won't have enough to get to the front to do one on Austin's grill. So kind of a bummer about that. Honestly, this has been a really simple install. I think maybe I've been at it for about an hour right now. And I've been lucky that everything was like super simple to run, and I was able to freaking detour around removing this entire side panel, because if you guys have a Pro XP, Pro R, Turbo R, you know how much of a pain that can be. So I'm gonna go ahead and button this up and get that all taken care of. So and if I didn't say anything earlier, these rock lights work on everything. It doesn't matter what car they're not car specific. So it doesn't matter if you have a Turbo S, if you got a freaking Polaris Ranger, if you got a Can-Am Defender, if you got an X3, you got a freaking Maverick R, it doesn't matter. These rock lights are going to work with everything. So like I said, sometimes you just got to use your imagination and figure out what's going to be the best as far as mounting the lights and getting your wiring done. But just make sure that you don't block anything important or have anything dangling in anywhere that's going to be dangerous. I can't believe how fast this is going. I don't know if it's because of the kit or it's just because I've done this so many times, but man, I just blazed through this. And I'm going to tell you one thing. These connections that Novsight's going, the 4-pin, super easy. I've had other brands that has usually a 3-pin, and sometimes it's a mofo to get those inserted and get this freaking screwed tight. These are super simple. I didn't have one issue with any of them. Like all 4 of these just slid in so simple. One thing I would like to see Novsight do, I haven't tied all this down yet. So the controller itself, you can see, it has no pigtails to screw this down. And it's a pretty heavy box. I mean, it's not super heavy, but it's enough that you'd be concerned about bouncing around. So it would be cool if there was maybe a couple tabs on that box to screw it down and secure it. I got a zip tie around it right now, which is going to hold it, but it would be nice to see some way to secure that a little bit better. And then I ended up taking the power side, which is right here, and I put 2 eyelets on there, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the positive and the ground of the battery, and I'm going to fire this thing up.
Just a few minutes later.
I'm done. All I got to do is clean up a little bit, and then I'm going to put the firewall back in, put the seats back in, and then I'm going to show you. It's working. I can't believe it. I downloaded the app, and I don't know how, and like I said, it's the Happy Lighting app. Instantly, it was in control of the system. So there's some magic going on there because I didn't have to link it. I didn't have to do anything. It is just working. So pretty stoked about it. Let me get this all freaking wrapped up, and then I'll jump on here and show you guys the lights.
A little bit later.
All right, guys, safe to say, if you got a pile of zip ties around your entire car like this, then you probably did a good job. Like literally. So we got this thing done. Now, all you got to do, like I said, download Happy Lighting, and fire it up. So, boom, turn it on, turn it off. You can see the under seat light. See how it's turning on? Turn it off. Turn it on, turn it off. Dude, sick. Did not even need a switch. I mean, it doesn't get much simpler than this. So, pretty freaking cool. I love the under seat glow. That's so cool. Right, I haven't even checked if all 4 corners are lit up. I should probably do that. Okay, we're good there. We're good there. I am really sorry about the heater in the background. Look, oh, it looks good. Dude, the purple on this one is like perfect purple. Before I get to the app, I would say the 2 things that I would improve or upgrade on this Novsight, if you could, I would add some tabs to the controller just so you can mount that thing down, screw it in with some self-tappers, or they give you another avenue of mounting that thing so it's not bouncing around. And maybe send you with like 1 extension or 2 extensions in case the shorter wires aren't long enough for something. I would definitely have ran to the grill, which would have been really sweet because I love the look of that. But overall, the kit is awesome. Novsight is giving me a discount code for you guys. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. So there it is. Use that code. And obviously there's a link in the description below for these rock lights, and like I said, you can get them in a 4 light kit or an 8 light kit. So pretty freaking cool. The app is super simple, self-explanatory. You got a color wheel. I mean, you can make pretty much any color you want, which is slick. So very cool. Or you can have a preset and go back to what you like. It's time to turn the lights down and let's see how bright this really is. Oh man, yeah, that's bright. I'm gonna change it up real quick. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at the cab's lit up. It's freaking awesome. Well, that is the Novsight rock light kit for side-by-side Jeeps, basically anything that you want to put them on, they're gonna work. So super simple. You guys just seen me go through this. I literally just wrapped this up in about 2 hours complete, from tearing the car apart, getting the lights installed, and putting the car back together. So super sweet. Definitely check these guys out. You know the name, Novsight, right there. They got it going on. Check out their website. The link is in the description below, and give these guys a shot because they're pretty awesome, and we appreciate them, and we do appreciate them sending these out to us. And lucky for me, I got another set to put on my wife's Jeep, so that's awesome. But that's it for this video. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get more videos like this and everything else that we got coming down the pipeline. And a big thank you to all the Patreon members. I'm gonna throw you guys up right here. Cannot tell you how much we appreciate you. And if anybody out there wants to jump on our Patreon, become a member, the link is in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out. We'd greatly appreciate it. It's a huge help for all of us, and I can't be thankful enough for everybody that's already on there. And don't forget to check out Novsight. Like I said, they got some really cool things, and they're worth giving a look at. So I think that's about it. We'll see you guys on the next video. It's gonna be a good one. I gotta get out of here because I gotta head up to the lake because, well, Aiden did something. You guys are gonna see real soon. You're also gonna see something on this real soon. So please hit that notification bell because those videos are coming up next. And I'm not gonna tell you which one's first, but they're both gonna be great and they're both gonna be exciting. And I'm telling you, you're not gonna wanna miss it. Hopefully Austin likes what I've done to his car. I don't know how you couldn't. It freaking looks sweet. So, all right guys, we're out of here. Peace.